Guys, what a crazy trip that Orlando situation was. Oh my days. N60 Sean here. So last week I headed over to Orlando with 2K Games to the WWE Performance Center to check out the new Wwe 2K19. So I'm going to show you the little tour we had around the Performance Center. There's old Albert there with Sarah Amato, who is the assistant head coach at the Performance Center. I'm not a travel vlog guy, so I'm gonna treat this like a Let's Play wandering around the Performance Center video. So this is the little reception area to kick things off. There's Delzinski and Smack Talks over there to my left. Loads of excellent people on this trip. Give Me Sport crew. Adam Pacitti off of Cultaholic, sure. Nice cabinet full of NXT related merchandise. And as we head forward into this big old meeting room where all the trainers meet up to talk about what they're going to do with the talent during the week, they come up with the matches that the NXT crew will do on their live shows. I think I'll show you like some of the matches which are on the board, so you can see some of the little lineups that are going on in the live events. As we went through this room, we were then taken past the promo room.
The devastation will be total, because I ain't just gonna sing it.
So she's gonna yodel it, was how that finished.
Nice. Very good.
And
how you guys doing today?
we were excellent. I love the Dusty Rhodes puppet on top of the thing. And so then she proceeded to yodel, which was good. And they basically then told us what they just do. They just go and grab some talent who'd be working out in the gym or in the Performance Center. They throw them in the promo room and they just try stuff out. They just see what would work. They were just testing out a yodeling gimmick as we were walking past. So they're just they're just shooting on the fly. There's not anything really scripted. They're just trying stuff out for their characters to see what works. So I think it's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And Dusty always used to call that, like, it wasn't necessarily promo class, it was communication class. It's how you would communicate your character to the audience. How would you make them feel what your character was feeling? After that, where they were playing some funky old music, we headed into the weights room. I think that's like Bobby Fish. One of I think that was Wesley Blake from Blake and Murphy. Fabian Aichner. Still there doing some weight stuff, and then we heard from one of the lead weight training dudes who gave us some info about the gym.
They train 50 weeks out of 52 weeks a year, and that's very hard on the body. It refers to a very physically demanding sport. So this room is very important as far as keeping our guys healthy to make sure they're able to do those physically demanding things on a weekly basis, on a daily basis. So we have everywhere, we have about 85, 90 people on roster. And so there's a lot of stuff going on in this weight room all the time. A lot of groups going in and out. All the athletes train here about 4 to 5 days a week. Right now we have some of the veterans.
Some of the big names.
Guys in here, guys that are on TV, NXT TV. So they, right now they're doing an arm bar, get their arms big. They've already lifted twice this week. It's kind of a little bit easier. Everything, ropes, bikes, you name it. But this is where we train about 5 days a week, give or take.
So yeah, Wednesday was open gym day, so I think that was when like anyone could just come in, and this was obviously the coolest room. This was where 5 rings in the Performance Center where everyone was training, which was awesome. So these guys were doing like some basic drills. I think this was like the intermediate group. You can recognise Big Keith Lee. Fans of the Indies will recognise Big Keith Lee. Axel Data Jr. in there as well. And over here, and then they started doing some, like, you know, some sort of like basic drills. Dave Taylor, a legend, over there in the corner. Scotty Too Hotty was another trainer who was in the house. Didn't see HBK anywhere, unfortunately, or William Regal, or Robbie Brookside. But Prince Albert, or Tensai, or Matt Bloom, or whatever we want to call him, he was there wandering around. He was definitely the big daddy. He was the godfather of that house. And it's Keith Lee, who he's going to be a big name. Keith Lee is awesome. Keep an eye out for Keith Lee, people. He's this big dude in the ring.
We would like all the 2K guests to please.
So then we got called over to the ring. Not before we went and checked out some other stuff. We saw Ricochet doing some training, teaching some high flying moves in this cool bouncy ring that they had, so they could try out their high flying moves without loads of wear and tear and risking injury. So they had a special platform which they put over the corner so they could try high flying moves, and a nice big bouncy spongy ring to have a nice time on. We were then shown some matches. WWE put on some matches. So in the middle ring, which we weren't allowed to film because there was like top name NXT guys in there coming up with storylines for actual NXT. So anyone whose camera would like slightly shift over to that ring would get chewed out by Albert, and I was like, I'm not getting told off by Albert. But yeah, so in that ring, they sat us all down at ringside, and then they put on some matches. My favourite guy who I saw in those 3 matches was Brennan Williams, who was like a cross between Velveteen Dream and Elias. He'd do this. he did this little thing where he'd just sit down and everyone would chant "Holy sit," which was quite cool. And he also had this thing where he'd like boot people on the head. So what was cool about this is that all of the other trainees in the NXT Performance Center, when the matches would go on, they'd all sit around the rings and then be the crowd for the matches. They would cheer, they would clap, and they would cheer on their fellow trainees. It was a really cool atmosphere. It was a real sense of togetherness, which was pretty awesome. So after we'd seen the 3 matches, we were then joined by Alexa Bliss, Johnny Gargano, Baron Corbin, and Elias, who were then shown their 2K19 entrances for the first time. The great thing about this, as you'll see from the video, is that because run-ins had been left on during Baron Corbin's entrance, he got jumped by Finn Balor in the middle of his entrance, which he wasn't too happy about. So it would only happen to Baron Corbin, wouldn't it? So they had to reset it so we could actually see his entrance without taking a beating. And after those guys watched their entrance, we then got a chance to play the game. Until I can't actually tell you anything about the game in this video as it drops. I gotta keep stumped, but make sure you stay on this channel with notifications switched on, guys, because we've got a whole load of WWE 2K19 content coming your way. We have a Royal Rumble. I can say there's a Royal Rumble in the game, can't I? Yeah, because there's been a Royal Rumble in all the game. That's not news, is it? I have a couple of Royal Rumble matches to show you guys. I've also got a couple of Royal Rumble matches to show you guys. Got some other gameplay, which I can't really go into because I think that would be against the rules. I think I'm sort of edging close to the edge. I think I'm pushing it anyway. And then also we got these guys. We got to make videos with all of these wonderful superstars. Lovely Alexa Bliss, having a lovely time, and Cesaro. I did some WWE 2K19 stuff with Cesaro and almost mortally offended him, which was a good moment. Johnny Gargano, who is an excellent man, and even Baron Corbin managed to have a nice time, and Elias. So apart from the Cesaro video, showed all those guys your Creator Wrestler characters, your hero characters make an appearance. So if you want to see any of the WWE superstars react to some of your hero creations, make sure you have notifications switched on so you can catch those videos. And also, as well, fingers crossed, I'm hoping that we're going to be having a chat with former WWE SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte, and also doing a very special WWE 2K19 Dan TDM versus Stampy match with them created in the game. That's going to be interesting. I'm 95% sure if we can pull that off, with their created characters in the game. I don't want you accidentally thinking that Dan TDM and Stampy are going to be playing the game with me. If they are there, then I'm going to drag them over to play some WWE, but that's not going to happen. Trust me, you'll like it. If we can pull this off, you will definitely like this video. So make sure you have notifications switched on, because so much stuff, Wwe 2K19 stuff, is going to be happening on this channel. And I haven't forgotten about Season 10 as well. Just been caught in the middle of going to Orlando, going to Ibiza for my birthday, and lots of other stuff. But Season 10 has not been forgotten, guys. So yeah, exciting things happening on the N60 Shaw channel. Like I said in the video that I posted when I was in Orlando, wouldn't be possible without you guys. So thank you all very, very much. Let me know which interview you are the most hyped about in the comments. Smash a like on this video as well, you excellent people. And I will see you next time. In the next video, probably. Why not watch some more videos? See you later, guys. Bye-bye.